Fit check. All right, I'm ready. Okay, so brainy portion up here, cerebrum. Okay, cerebrum. This big, thick portion up here, kind of the brainy portion is how I get it in my head. Frontal lobe. Let me stick these together. Frontal lobe, obviously, front part of our brain. Parietal lobe, top part of our brain up here. Occipital lobe, back part of our brain here. Temporal lobe on the side. You feel me? You feel me? All right. Longitudinal fissure, the one that divides our brain in half. Okay, so this one where my thumb is running up and down, divides it in half. Boom. Okay, longitudinal fissure. Transverse fissure, kind of, transverse cut horizontally. So I think of it, it's going to be an expletive, sorry. But this looks like a pile of poop to me. So I think we always got to keep our cerebrum away from our cerebellum. So this transverse fissure, going horizontally, dividing our cerebellum from our cerebrum. All right? Central sulcus. On every brain, it's kind of going to be labeled nice for us. This hot pink marker running from the top of our brain all the way down. All right? So I don't know if you can see that very well, but it's marked with a marker. Central sulcus. Lateral sulcus. See where this kind of indent is by my finger? It's going to run up, just like that, across your brain, okay? Just like that. All right, that is lateral sulcus, I apologize. Lateral sulcus, boom. Okay, corpus callosum, the strip right here, right? Corpus callosum. Okay, next, diencephalon, so that's a region, okay? And it's including our thalamus, our pineal gland, and our hypothalamus, okay? So it's this whole region, including pineal, thalamus, hypothalamus, the whole region, okay? Next, pineal gland. It's this pink bulge right here. Don't get it confused with the whole thing. It's just this pink bulge. Our thalamus looks like a popcorn kernel to me, duck's eye, whatever you want to think of it as. And then the duck's body, hypothalamus down here, all right? So it's this, kind of like these little passageways, these first couple. Brainstem. Gonna move down here. Brainstem, as we know, is also a region. Includes all of this. Okay. Midbrain. So where this cut is, I'm gonna keep my pencil here for this thing. Right here. Above it, this way, midbrain. Okay. Back to this cut. Below it, medulla oblongata, where it kind of bulges out right here. Medulla oblongata, and then it looks like a football, pons. I usually start here. I go pons, I divide it in two like this, above midbrain, below medulla oblongata. Okay, cerebellum, easy. All this brown stuff as well. This is your Christmas tree, remember that? Cerebellum. Lateral ventricle, below your corpus callosum, it's right here. Let me make sure I'm doing it in the video. Right here, below your corpus callosum, bada boom. Third ventricle is going to be surrounding the thalamus. It's like, trying to think of the word right now, but it's kind of your outline, your thalamus, okay? This whole thing that I'm circling, third ventricle. Fourth ventricle is in between your brainstem and your cerebellum. Cerebellum, brainstem, in between, boom, where my pencil is, fourth ventricle. Interventricular foramen. It's going to be, I just angle it a little bit for you guys, it's kind of hard to see. In between your corpus callosum and this white strip right here. All right. It's your interventricular foramen. Cerebral aqueduct. We're going to go back. It's going to connect our fourth ventricle and our third ventricle through this little passageway right here. In between our brainstem, and I think of this as like the root of my Christmas tree, one of the roots. Yeah, this one right here. Root right here. In between the root and the midbrain, this little passageway connects our third and fourth ventricle, cerebral aqueduct. These white branches right here, arbor vitae, so they're on your cerebellum, in your cerebellum, however you want to think of it. The white branches, any of the white branches are arbor vitae. Finally, olfactory nerve. It's going to be this white strip. It's on both sides, kind of erased right here, but on both sides, this white strip. And then pituitary gland. It's not on that brain in particular, but it is going to be right here.
in your cella turcica, next to your hanging off your hypothalamus, right? Boom. 11 on this model.